TacticFreak. Play this cover 4, I believe. I'm inviting French defence. Oh, he's got an invitation. Pardon me. Aha! Nc5. I'll just play b6. I'm going to play b6 anyway to pinch at the bishop, usually. So I'm not sure Nxg5 is the scariest innovation in the history of chess. So where was I going to put this bishop? This queen's bishop. Right, c6 now, another move I really want to play in general. Okay, so the bishop's also got potential tempo gain now, but maybe tempo doesn't mean that much. At least he's, with the knight going to b3, he's protected d4. Maybe it isn't that bad for white. Still, I mean, a5 though is a move I might want to play in any case if white's castled queenside. Seems more tempting with that knight on b3 to just try and chase it with a4. That b5 there takes a4 and a3. Or b5 takes queen b6. I want to test this. Because actually, you know, he hasn't taken on f6 yet, so it's b5 an idea. Still got knight d5 then, if I want it. Maybe to occupy b4. And then play b5. Knight d5. Doesn't really want to play c4 as well as a4. We can b4 even more. So b5 is tempting. My bishop g5 is tempting here, just to see, I don't know. b5 first, takes. You can't take that, because then check. And knight c3 check. I think playing this anyway is getting so tempting. So I'll be liberating this bishop, eyeing the queen. I just can't resist. So there's either the idea of bishop g5. Bishop g5 takes. You'd have to play rook d2. There's king there. Knight. Oh, there isn't knight c3. Alright, can I just play a4? Oh, it's got knight c5 now. So maybe it's time to castle. Try and get in this a4 soon. Or bishop g5 check. Ooh. I still like the position. Yeah, okay, a4. Just trying to, you know, undermine the white king safety. Aha. That could be a pain, I suppose. I'll take it. Now a3. So king b2, a2 and queen a5. So b3, a2, king b2, queen a5 threatens queen a3 check. I'm going for that, So I'm threatening just to queen the pawn. Now I'm threatening queen a3 check. Is it that harmful though? Maybe he's got bishop e7. Queen takes b5 if I want it here, protecting the bishop, and also bishop e7 knight takes up. That's important there. C4. Does he really want to play C4? I'll try that. Right. Bishop takes, pawn takes, bishop f6. You'd have to take the queen. Right, just queen b4 here. Takes bishop d5. Something stronger than queen b4. Queen takes c5. Queen takes c5. Yeah, I think queen takes c5. Just protecting the bishop on c5. So bishop d5. Rook takes d5. Maybe bishop g5 first. I don't want to get my king in trouble unnecessarily. Bishop d5, rook d5. Bishop g5, knight g5, bishop d5. Oh, I'll take this first. Let's try and decoy the queen away from the c3 square. I can play queen d3 to threaten mate. Yeah. So g6. Okay. This has a certain slowness about it. How about just bishop takes g2, materialistic, takes. Am I going to get mated? Maybe. But I'm attacking the knight, so it's good fun. So attacking the knight as well as the rook. In fact, I don't know, queen takes g5 here. Pawn takes king h8. And if rook takes, then maybe queen g6. If the queen moves, oh, I'll go for that. Queen f6 is the significant threat here. I've just worked it out now. Just now, queen f6 is a major threat. In fact, why don't I just... no, there's queen d4. Okay, it's fine to munch the knight. Rook h7, queen f6. I get the queens off. Queen d4. I'll just get the queens off. Alright, so either queen e5... Just queen f6 is diabolical for white, surely. To have the queens coming off. Right, I suppose there's a threat potentially of rook g8. So I'll get the bishop eyeing g8. Right. I'll try and move these pawns, get a pass pawn here. Is it worth playing bishop takes b3? Interesting. I'll get rook to the 7th then. Take this pawn. Okay. Play rook c2 check to annoy this pawn getting liberated. E2. I'll throw in another check just for good measure. Right, he resigns. So that was an interesting game. His king safety was shot to pieces after this opening sequence. It's just blowing any advantage he has with white. I mean, b5, yeah, it might not be sound, but it looks, very dangerous. I mean, it probably is sound. I mean, a3, it's really tearing into the white king position. this sort of stuff. So I'm attacking a3, and he just lets the bishop on b5 go. I mean, this is further pawn moves though for him to regain the material. Now I did play a very materialistic move, so he loosened that knight on g4, and I thought it was tempting just to take on g2 here. So I'm calling his bluff on this, because this just forcibly gets queen d4 move out. The king can't go anywhere. So I'm just the bishop up. Yeah, it was an entertaining game. I quite enjoyed this. So stopping his pawn, just marching mine. Please leave any comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.